Hello there, YouTube. Look, the barn's almost gone. And it is literally as tall as me, the grass up to eye level anyway. But it's pouring down rain at the moment. Holy moly. There's this band that's sweeping across. It's going from like up to, I don't know, Olympia all the way down to like Vancouver. And it's got yellow and red and everything else in it. Dadgum mole. Abby, the mole getter, she don't do that no more. Her and her mother, Trouble was her name. We had moles and then no moles because they got them. And Abby was like a cat. She'd pack them up, plop them on the porch right at Kelly's feet, like a cat bringing you a mouse. But look through there. It's pretty out there. Look how much that grass has grown. That quick. That's all it needs is a good old dose of rain in here to add to it. Boy, it's got a bite to it. It's 51 degrees out this morning. And it's 52 now. I think it was 56. I think it lowered. Well, that might be the end of it. Because that's the coast and it was coming across. Yeah, got to get everything good and wet. All right, let's roll to the Southland in the rain for looks like only a few more minutes. 55 degrees and raining here in Van Chulo.
At the moment.
Yeah, it was crazy. Washed most of the bugs off the windshield.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah.
Well, Mama,
yes.
We have made it to Friday.
Yeah.
Our first Friday at work in 3 weeks. It's crazy.
I know it. I like that time off a lot.
Yeah. That's super, super nice.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's really one that's going to stick for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're only about 3 weeks away from our road trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hope the weather stays nice.
I hope so too. Not too hot, not too cold.
Yeah. I think where we're going, there's going to be some hot spots, but
It's all right. I'd rather be hot than cold.
oh, it can get hot.
I know.
You think it's okay until you're in it.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, let's go in there and bust out our day.
All righty.
All right, Mama.
Have a good day.
You do the same.
All right.
Bye-bye now.
Love you.
Geez, the day's been clicking on along here and haven't even come on, not even once. So we got new brake pads on the left front. Got them on the rear. Boys, puck, you gotta spin that puck in because of the automatically adjusting park brake. Oh, she's a fighter. Look at that, if you can see that inside there. She's got some nice shiny new ones in there. So here's the right front. I've already bagged the rear and the left front, or actually left front rear. But look at those pads. There wasn't a lot of meat left of them bad boys. They're not very thick to start with. But the rule of thumb is, as soon as it starts getting close to the end of those lines, the little rain grooves, the cleaning grooves, so you almost can't see them anymore. She's definitely due at that point. So far all 3 wheels have been the same. So what I do, I don't just cram all that garbage into the bore of the piston. So I use brushes and brake cleaner, and I clean all that stuff off, dry it all out, because brake cleaner dries almost instant. And then I use the Worth brake parts cleaner and the Honda silicone, because that silicone can't get to the pads. Plus silicone, it dries all-purpose dry lubricant. It dries quickly. It goes on wet and dries quick. Little tip for you, don't wipe it while it's wet. It makes a funky residue and it doesn't dry right. just spray it on and it'll disappear. But anyway, once I get these pistons all clean and dry, and you just kind of blow air, make sure there's no garbage in the in before the dust seal, which is the first seal you come to. And I just wet them down with silicone, so the first thing the dust seal will see is that Honda silicone. So it just squeaks its way. They just go shoo. I use an old BMW, which is for Brimbos, and stick it in there and open the pucks up. This just backs them off. There's automotive stuff that looks like that. That's an actual BMW tool, but it fits these BRP calipers perfectly. And back them all off. The rear one's easy. It's just one live piston, and it's like a car. It's got a dust boot around it. And just kind of peel that dust boot back a little bit, make sure that nothing looks dry, or rusted, or corroded behind that boot, and then pop her back on and move on with it. But these, they're exposed to the atmosphere, and everything happens so slow on them. They don't wear real quick. It's gradually over time the pucks are coming out and taking up the space that the worn pad is leaving. So obviously the new pads are going to be thicker than the old pads. I mean, obviously. And you'd be surprised how much fluid level that messed with. So first thing I did is I had to back both reservoir cups off. If you remember, he's only 1%, but it'll change the level. It makes the level when you put the new, because remember when I was on the ride, I told you that oddly the brake fluid level was at the correct level, even though the pads are, obviously definitely gone. That level should be like, it won't go to the low mark, but it'll definitely be down. And just, you don't want to have a full reservoir when you're backing off, when the pistons are sitting out that far and you're backing everything off, because it pushes that fluid right back up into the reservoir, and you can overflow the brake fluid, and anything that rolls on that's painted will get eaten alive. Plus, makes it really hard to clean that mess up. Really hard. You can't just you can't use the Worth brake cleaner around it, because it all these plastic parts although the formula's changed and it doesn't do it anymore, but I still don't trust it. I trust my good old Maxima contact cleaner. It's not really a brake cleaner, but it'll work. See, look what it does to my drain bucket. It's a black drain bucket. You can see where it's splashed. It does not do kind things to plastic, especially black plastic. Painted parts, forget it, they're gone. And but the frame's powder coated and stuff like that. But if you leave that brake fluid on there, any weak spots, it just starts to, if there's the powder coating didn't get on clear enough, or full enough, and it leaves a gap, it gets behind the powder coating and starts eating away at it. Let me get the right front side here done, and I will be done. That's all we're doing. He's not doing the tires right now, and the service writer, he didn't read my notes carefully enough. He was trying to sell him because it's been over 2 years since the brakes were flushed. Last, we have a record of doing a flush. He goes, it's been over 2 years. I said, well, I don't know the deal. It's 1%. It's good. He doesn't need to worry about his brake fluid at this point. And he goes, oh, well, I was trying to sell him the brake fluid and the pads and tires and everything all at once. I said, well, make sure you take the time off for doing the brake flush, because it's not needed at this point. Save him some money, but still, that's a hard hit. Pads, tires, and a brake flush. I seen from that F3, and this is the exact same price. Man, That's why I tell you, don't ask me the price because I don't want to know. Well, I seen an estimate for it, and I'm just like, yeah, I'd figure another way. I just, at that point in my life, I'm not all into making the big bucks and hauling butt and, making record performance, as a technician. I'd just rather kick back and just methodically go through and just take my time. I actually care about what I work on, When you're a kid, I've always cared, but I don't know, you get older, you get sentimental, you get something that just needs a little TLC, just go ahead. Well, I'm not going to get paid for it, but I'm going to do it anyway, kind of a thing. But you got to be careful. Got to be careful because people will take advantage of you, and that's when I turn around and I'm not so nice about things. But anyway, welcome to the day, even though it's, oh, good Lord, it's 2 o'clock already. Holy moly, I need to get this thing done. All right, see how this tool, it's got a little template thing that kind of holds it on the Brimbos, and it backs them all the way off. You see how they're all damp with the Honda silicone, so it is back off nice and easy. And silicone's not going to hurt the brake fluid. It's got to go through a dust seal and an oil seal before it gets there, but it won't hurt the brake fluid. But that works great, and it backs all 4 pucks off nice and smooth and evenly. It just does them all at the same time. Really cool tool from BMW. There she is. You can see the gap. The rotor gets tightened down with the wheel, but see all the gap it's got in there. The pucks are still backed all the way off. You don't want to pump them up. We got some nuts you slide on there, and then you can put the lug nuts on to hold the disc if you want to do that. And I'm super anal about everything goes back on. I point the valve stem straight up. I want that wheel to go back on and the rotor to go back on the way it came off. So valve stem all the way up, pull the wheel off, mark it with a marker so I know the rotor goes on the same way. Something about them 3 holes. You want them 3 holes to always go on the same. And when you change tires, that's super easy because you do one at a time. You do the right tire because it has a different directional to the wheel than when you put the wheel on the other side. So it's easy unless you mess up your direction, but you double check all that stuff. But anyway, you just make sure it's going the same way. Don't ever use an air gun on them to rattle them on. I spin them on by hand. I literally do it with a hand wrench. And then when it's down, I put I do it as tight as I can with a hand wrench because you want to do it with a torque wrench. But I just hold the wheel, do as hard as I can with that. That equals, I don't know what that little wrench, it's somewhere around 20 foot-pounds or something like that. You set them at 77. And anyway, then you get it on the ground. You want the lugs to be snug before you put it on the ground. You don't want it to, because the way they're tapered. They're tapered. You don't want the thing to slide in the wheel and then start torquing them down. So just hand tightening those things will hold that wheel the whole weight of this vehicle and keep them centered. And you do all 3 equal with a little hand wrench, and then you do the same with the torque. So I got a question for you. You know how you cross pattern when you're tightening, cylinder heads on your old 2 strokes, 4 strokes. When you're doing the lugs on your car tires, what's the sequence for doing the Spyder? What's the cross pattern? How do you do that? Ponder that for a moment. So the customer showed up while I was finishing up on this thing, and I'm just going to take it for a quick buzz around the block. I just got my half helmet, or whatever you want to call those things, that I use just for bringing bikes, up and down stairs. and I'm just gonna roll around the block with it right quick. All right. I can't really vlog it because it's gonna be windy and stuff. So, and I record with my right hand. So, off we go. Oh no! Come on, no, he's not alive. They ran through with a brush hog sometime today and ran down the sides. Unfortunately, a snake didn't get out of the way fast enough. What's weird is looks like they did it most of the way through here, but didn't go all the way to the road. But man, that opens it up nice and wide, doesn't it? Man, it's only... Oh, I didn't start my workout. It's only 59 degrees out here. There we go. A few days last weekend, I forgot to even wear my watch. I just didn't have it on. Always have it on, but on the weekends I don't put it on. When I mow the lawn and stuff, I got an old Casio I throw on. Don't matter if it gets scratched or whatever. Man, is that grass getting tall? Haying season right around the corner. There was one field that somebody already hayed. It was saying, well, they had that thing set really high, but it knocked down the jungle. She went, hey, I got a field for you to go have a good time on out there. Go knock that thing down. Oh, I got a brush for Sasha. I just never found that brush. So we stopped by Tractor Supply. Picked up another one. That bird sounds like it's right on top of us. I don't know if I've ever used this DJI Osmo Nano out here in the winds. This may sound terrible. Hopefully not. How this year worked out to be like it is. Trip to Florida with Harley-Davidson of all things. Man, was that special. And then Ireland. Oh man, was that special. And then Mama gonna get to go for her first road trip on her flirty. Well, technically, we did 3 little things last year. Yeah, we did. That was fun. Yeah, so she's kind of got the pace up for it, but I mean, we get to Leavenworth pretty easy, you know, and not too many hours. I think it's 3 or 4 hours or something like that. And this will definitely be different. She'll actually get to spend some real time on the road. And David, I have an idea where we're going, but like the last few years, I just don't know the details, and that's perfect. Told Kelly, he said, you're just not going to believe how amazing this is. You don't even know what you're doing. You're just following the leader. You'll be going along, and he'll come over the comms and go, we're going to take a ride up here. All right. But what I was going to say, you know, I think I've asked, you know, what's the plan, where are we going? And he goes, I've got it all worked out. Then one time I said, could you send me the itinerary so I have an idea? And he goes, well, it's in the works. And not getting it was perfect. I never really thought of it. I remember asking, never really thought about it. So, well, I guess I'll figure out what he's got planned when we go. Just amazing. 23 going to Durango, 24 doing Sturgis. It's hard to believe that Sturgis was almost 2 years ago. Crazy. You know, it doesn't seem like time's going fast, you know, while it's going on, but man, you look back and Like, what happened? What you see out there, Dave? Look, yeah. Oh, Danny and man, I should have just grabbed the camera or just grabbed my phone. Raylan and Danny were playing in the house, playing hide and go seek and running and chasing each other. Oh man, it was hilarious. Had us all in stitches. And Christy goes, "Yeah, those two do that every once in a while." I go, "You're kidding me?" He goes, "Yeah." I'm telling you, them two are just a pet and child match from heaven. He loves her to no end. She loves him, you know, the same. It's weird, you know. He's what? I think he's a year younger, so he's 7 years old. I mean, usually dogs kind of don't like kids, especially when they haven't been around kids. But man, he loves that Raylan. Crazy. I think it's right in there, but I can hardly tell where the frogs jump off. I know one of them was right in here, but that grass is so tall, just can't even tell. What are you doing, Sashi? Something. Come on, sheep. Well, that's nice. He took his mower and did the side of his driveway as well. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. But it starts to grow in over the road. Look how much that opens that road. It's weird to say that because it seems like it was just like last month. There was like no leaves in the trees and everything was wide open out here. Look at that. You can't even tell where that gate, and look at that marsh grass in there. You can't tell where any of that stuff is anymore. It's nuts. It could be critters hiding from you there, Sashi. Jump out and give you a big old surprise. Keep me warm. It's like that elk that popped out last weekend. Man, what an absolutely beautiful evening. You know, I still have three Ireland videos, and the fourth is us coming home. But yeah, still the next it is three, right? I think it's three. But anyway, it's really good. The last one that we go to, it's pretty epic. You'll like that. In fact, I showed a part of that to Raylan and Christy, and they're big fans of that as well. So, and I apologize about the comments. I read literally every single one of them. When I get a chance, I'll just flip through my phone, or you know, whatever. When I get home, I don't know, since we've been back, I've been getting some crazy, serious sleep. I've been waking up at 4:30 every morning and building the day before's vlog. I mean, just, if I sit down to answer the comments, I'll be out cold. But I'll get to them. I apologize. I do read them and I appreciate them greatly. But I just, for whatever reason, I just can't lock down the time to commit to answering them all. Well, we made the journey once again. For good Lord, how many times now? I don't know. A lot. But I'm gonna roll from here and go to the goodbye that we did when we got home. Kelly really likes doing it that way. She just, because she likes when she gets in, you know, she likes to get in her little skivvies and relax for the night, which is cool. Get the goodbye vlog done, and Raylan being a little knothead that you'll see. But I'm gonna roll at that. Appreciate you guys watching. Thanks now. Well, hello there, YouTube. We have made it to Friday. I can't spin it around that way. I don't think she knows I can see her in the mirror, or she probably can't see through the window. She's just running around the car out there. There she comes. I was just telling your mom, or I was just telling Kelly that the sight of her just makes you glow.
I know it. She is such a sweetheart.
Knock her out here. Danny's out here doing zoomies.
Yeah.
She does stuff that gets him all excited. Those two
Our best of buds.
Oh man, I'm telling you, something ever happens to that dog is going to devastate that girl.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, it was a fun day at work. Kind of chill, but I stayed busy. I think she wants us to come out. What do you think?
I think so.
Disrupted our goodbye vlog.
I know.
If I had something to say, I then forgot what it was. But anyway, we're gonna roll at that.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same Smoak time, same Smoak channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have an amazing Saturday or Sunday.
All right. Thanks for watching now.
Yes.
Bye-bye now.